everyone, and welcome to The Balancing Act. I'm Olga Villaverde.
And I'm Montel Williams.
So today I'm in the kitchen with tasty Italian snacks to go.
Sounds good. And then listen up, prostate cancer updates on the way.
Plus, what you can do to help your financial well-being.
Balancing Act begins
Ahora mismo, right now.
right now.
So one thing is for sure, having satisfying, savory snacks is a must for every household, especially mine. With kids going back to school, busy adults on the move, and exercise warriors looking for workout protein boosts, grab-and-go options should be top of your shopping list. Well, today, listen up, we've got something for everyone, thanks to our friends at Fratelli Beretta. Yes, I did it right. And their president, Simone Bocchini.
Correct.
Yes, he joins me in the kitchen with more. Welcome.
Very nice to see you, Olga.
I wanted to make sure I said those names correctly.
You did fantastic.
All right, so I am so excited about this because I love prosciutto, I love salami, I love snacking all the day. But tell me about your company. I know that you guys are very unique.
We are very unique. We've been around for 216 years right now. Family-owned business, oldest generation of Italian salumieri from Italy.
That sounds fantastic.
The tradition is not only the thing we do. As you can see on this table, we have a very large selection of different kinds of snacking and modern usage of them, on the go, on the run, people that are occupied with work, like yourself, busy all day, kids going back to school, people coming out of the gym, they want to exercise, they want to exercise, they need some protein, and this is your perfect protein snack.
And that's quite a legacy that you have, so many years, and you're still really working hard at it. You're still innovating, aren't you?
We are very innovative. You can come to us for all the prosciutto, the salami, the mortadella, the coppa. That's the tradition that we bring with us. But all of this is the innovation that Beretta put into the company. We have all the different assortment, salami, prosciutto, combined with what you need today. Cheese, crackers, almond, everything that you need on the go.
All right, so let's try it. I just love the way you said prosciutto. I just love it. I love it. In Italiano. All right, let's get snacking. Tell me what we've got.
We got a selection of our snack, our small plate, and our salamini. Small bite, regular, calabrese, and jalapeno.
Oh, jalapeno.
Perfect on the go.
I love. This is a kick?
That's a kick. At the end, though, it's going to be a little tricky. At the beginning, you believe it's not that spicy, but then you're going to get to you.
I love spicy.
I know you do. The other one that probably you're going to love it is the salami with the cheese and little breadstick. You can literally wrap them around it and eat it on the go, on the car, as you are sitting in your office.
This is fantastic. I just got the kick.
Now it comes. I told you that was there.
Ooh, that was good. Ooh, that was nice. A little delayed, but good.
A little delayed.
These are really great because after one is tired or maybe just leaving work or they just want a little snack, this is perfect. You've got your cheese, you've got a little bit of salami, you've got some sticks. It's the perfect, I guess the amount is just perfect.
It's your little snack. We don't want to make a meal out of it. You can if you want. You just add a little bit of fresh fruit or something else on the tray. But this is the one that you generally want when you have that little thing of something, and this is going to hold you off till your major meal.
And you wrap it around the cracker,
and you put some
have fun
salami
with
on
it, you put some salami with it. And the kids can really enjoy this. Like you said over here, we've got one of your packets with grapes and apples, and that's a really nice meal for children.
It is a perfect meal for them when they go to school, or think about all the after-school program. They go to soccer practice, basketball practice. That's the perfect thing, from school to the after-school event. Or you come out of the gym, you exercise, for sure you do. When you come out, you're looking for something, but it's not time for your meal. That's the perfect thing for you.
This is really good. I love this. Now talk about sodium, because a lot of people get concerned about the salami and how much salt it has. But, you know, not always.
Not always, and Beretta did a lot of R&D research on this one. We developed a full line that we have right here in our white package, Mount Olive, that is a 45% reduced sodium. So that's the perfect one for people that have that kind of concern. The beauty of it is that we did it without compromising the flavor. So you get the same exact traditional flavor, but with less sodium.
A nutritious snack, sometimes even a meal, and really super yummy.
Very easy to take.
On the go for anyone. I love this. For our viewers who'd like more information, where can they go?
They can go to any grocery store around the country and our website, fratelliberettausa.com.
You know, I can just keep on doing this all day long, and I know I'm using my fingers, and I'm sorry, but it really is the way to do this. You just grab it and have a great time. Thank you so much. I can't shake your hands, but I have an idea.
Okay.
I think next time we do a segment with you, we should go to Italy.
Let's do that.
I love it.
Balancing out on the road.
On the road. Say prosciutto again for me.
Prosciutto.
Oh, I love this man. All right, and for our viewers, if you'd like more information, thebalancingact.com. Get the jalapeno.
There you go.
Riquissimo.
Grazie, Olga.
Fantastic. The American Cancer Society reports that in 2023, approximately 288,000 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer.
That's staggering. A successful battle against prostate cancer starts with an early and accurate diagnosis, making regular screenings and access to advanced imaging really crucial.
So important. We're going to learn more from urologist Dr. Naveen Kella. But first, Montel, let's introduce everyone to Keith, a retired naval officer who's using his own diagnosis to raise awareness. Take a look.
When I met with my doctor, he told me I had prostate cancer. My emotions were all over the place. I had beaten cancer once, I had oropharyngeal cancer, and now I'm facing the fact that I have cancer again. It was kind of a punch in the gut.
A lot of times it's gut-wrenching because when people hear that C word, the cancer word, there's a lot of anxiety about what's going to happen. That's where I come in to try to help patients understand that there are things that we can do to help fight this battle with prostate cancer.
As a retired naval officer with 28 years of service, Keith was no stranger to high-stress situations. He was an F-14 Tomcat aviator with over 3,000 flight hours and over 800 carrier landings. Finally, settling down in Naples, Florida with his wife Tracy of 22 years, Keith was faced with a battle of a different kind.
Doctors discovered my PSA had risen during an annual physical. My PSA was 5.74. which was basically double of what my average usually was. I was referred to a urologist who then decided that I needed to have a biopsy, and the results of the biopsy confirmed that I had prostate cancer. When the VA urologist talked to me, he was more of the opinion that I needed to be put on a surveillance program. I was uneasy about the initial management approach. I was going to be looking for a second opinion, so I reached out to a very good friend of mine, someone I've known for over 40 years, Mike Crosby, who's the head of Veterans Prostate Cancer Awareness. And he said, how soon can you be in DC?
Prostate cancer is one of the most common forms of cancer. It's the second leading cause of death in American men. PSA is a simple blood test. It stands for prostate-specific antigen. It's a protein that's made by prostate cells, and it's made in higher amounts by prostate cancer cells. PSA is a great tool for indicating if someone has prostate cancer, but additionally, after the cancer has been treated, we can continue to use PSA to see if the disease has come back. When a patient comes in with an elevated PSA, we're there to try to figure out why is it elevated. There are some reasons as far as the prostate just becoming enlarged or being infected. Oftentimes, we'll rerun the test if this is the first time they had an elevated PSA. But sometimes we can order different types of imaging tests to also figure out why the PSA is elevated. Once that PSA is confirmed to be elevated and the biopsy is positive, there are different things we do at that point to figure out if the cancer is still within the prostate or if it's spread outside. Those tests include an MRI, a CAT scan, a bone scan, and a PSMA PET CT scan.
The doctor in DC came up with a conclusion that I had a tumor that was pressing against the wall of the prostate, and all indications were that I had an aggressive form of prostate cancer, an adenocarcinoma that needed to be treated immediately. I was scheduled for the surgery April, May, and June 2020, which was the height of COVID. Unfortunately, each time was canceled. While I was waiting for my surgery date, Mike called me up and was checking up on me and told me about a clinical trial through West LA VA for precision imaging technique called PSMA PET. I didn't know much about it, so I decided to research it. And from my research, I found there was a great technique and something I think would help the doctors tremendously come up with the proper treatment plans and improve my quality of life.
PSMA PET-CT is known as prostate-specific membrane antigen. The PSMA is made by prostate cancer cells as well as regular prostate cells, but it's made by prostate cancer cells much more, so we can pick it up anywhere in the body. The PSMA PET-CT has been a breakthrough for physicians because now we can more confidently counsel our patients. The PSMA scan can pick up cancer when it's spread to other parts of the body, including lymph nodes and bone. According to the AUA, which is the American Urological Association, PSMA PET-CT is a suitable replacement for conventional imaging. It provides superior accuracy to the combined findings of CT and bone scan. The AUA recommends that clinicians should utilize PSMA PET-CT preferentially in patients with PSA recurrence and after failure of local therapies such as surgery or radiation. It's an alternative to conventional imaging such as CT and bone scan because it provides greater sensitivity, and it can also be used in the setting of negative conventional imaging because it also has greater sensitivity.
My surgeon in DC reached out to a colleague of his in Florida and see if he could get me on the schedule for surgery. By the grace of God, that doctor was 5 minutes from my house in Naples, Florida. I brought him the results from the PSMA study. He looked at the results and he said, "I'm confident you're not metastatic. I can take care of this by removing the prostate and setting proper margins. You will not need radiation. You will not need chemotherapy. I'm confident everything will work out well." When the doctor told me that, it felt like the weight of the world was off my shoulders. It was the first time in months I felt I could relax. I knew I had a great prognosis, and I wasn't going to enjoy the rest of my life with my grandkids.
The discovery of PSMA has led to advances such as PET imaging with Illuccix, which can help physicians make more informed decisions about our patients' prostate cancer care. Illuccix is an advanced imaging tracer that attaches to PSMA proteins on cancer cells, and during the PET scan, lights up those proteins where they are in the body. A PET scan with Illuccix may be able to detect cancer when PSA levels are low and when tumors are small or conventional imaging results are uncertain. Imaging with Illuccix can help physicians detect and stage prostate cancer earlier and at lower levels than previously capable to help your care team make more informed decisions about your treatment path going forward. Illuccix can be used for patients throughout their prostate cancer journey, such as when a patient's risk levels are relatively high after initial diagnosis or PSA levels are rising after treatment. This may help your doctor determine if the cancer has come back or spread to other areas of the body. Illuccix can also help your doctor determine if treatments like PSMA-directed radioligand therapy will be appropriate for you.
Everything my doctor suspected came to fruition post-surgery. He was happy with the results. My immediate PSA score was 0, and it has been for over 3 years. The PSMA results were very impactful and made a huge difference in my protocols for treatment and my quality of life.
PSMA PET-CT is an amazing test that we have to offer our patients. It provides us the ability to see things that we hadn't seen before. With this test, patients can go through the type of therapy that they need and may be more tailored, or they may be able to avoid therapy and not worry that this cancer is being left untreated.
If I wasn't an advocate for myself, if I didn't do the research, if I didn't reach out to friends, and I didn't avail myself to the PSMA imaging, things would have been very, very different in my life right now. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm enjoying my life with my wife and my grandkids, my family. I'm living a great life. My advice to men regarding prostate cancer is simple. Get your PSA. Know your score. Look for trends over time. If you have an increasing trend or a spike, get a referral to a urologist so the urologist can help you make a determination on a course of treatment so you can have a long and healthy life.
For prostate cancer care guided by Illumination, visit Illuccix.com.
And of course, you can always visit our website, thebalancingact.com. Please stay tuned for more important safety information. For most of the U.S., homeownership has long been the American dream. However, bad credit or lack of credit have often been an issue. For those with bad credit, the lifetime costs of a mortgage are strikingly higher than those who have good credit or even exceptional credit. We're continuing our financial series with Continental Finance Company President, Mr. Steve McSorley, who's back with some tips for us all achieving that dream of a perfect credit score. Thank you so much, sir, for being a part of the show again today.
Thanks again.
This series has been great so far. Look, now, when it comes to people who have bad credit, you know, there has been a pretty big difference in the life of a mortgage for, let's say, for somebody who has good credit. Mm-hmm. Why is that?
So, over the life of a traditional 30-year fixed-rate mortgage, say $400,000, a consumer with very good or exceptional credit, they can expect to pay about $2,520 a month. Or over the life of that loan, you're talking about $910,000.
Okay.
Compare that to a consumer with fair credit, and now their monthly payment balloons to $2,950.
Wow.
Which equates to $1,060,000. You're talking about $150,000 difference for the loan just because of the difference in credit.
Well, that's crazy. Well, just in thinking about that, I mean, would it be smarter for a person with fair credit to just rent?
Really, in a simple word, no.
Okay.
And based on a 2019 report, and this was the last time it was issued, it actually showed what the median household net worth is, and that's basically looking at a consumer's assets less their liabilities. And what it did was it took a look at the median net worth between renters and homeowners. Mm-hmm. So from 2010 through 2019, the renter's median net worth stagnated between $6,000 and $6,300. Compare that to a homeowner in 2010, it was $200,000 median net worth. By 2019, it had mushroomed to $255,000. That's a 41 times difference in the net worth between a homeowner and a renter.
What's the reason for this disparity?
I think there's a couple of things. I think when you talk about a homeowner, they have a mortgage. Mm-hmm. Think of the mortgage as almost like a forced savings account, where a portion of every month's mortgage payment goes towards building the equity in the home. On top of that, you're also going to have appreciation in the home values. Mm-hmm. Now, renters, on the other hand, that's a sunk cost. There is zero return on investment. So if I had to boil the disparity down to a single word, it's credit. Those that have credit, those that have the higher FICO scores, the good, the very good, the exceptional, they're the ones that are qualifying for the best interest rates. The ones at the lower end, fair and poor credit, if they're lucky enough to qualify, they're going to get a higher rate. Just as we saw in that example, $150,000 difference.
Wow. So, I mean, how can we help those with fair or just marginally bad improve their FICO score to good or better?
I think the one thing that we have to stress with consumers, they need to make sure that they pay their bills on time. And I'm not just saying some of their bills, they have to pay all of their bills on time. The next thing I would tell them to do, the easiest form of credit to obtain is a credit card. Open up 1 or 2 accounts. I don't care whether it's a secured card or an unsecured credit card. If they can get an unsecured credit card, that's preferable, but a secured card will do the trick.
And where can people go to get information about how they can get these credit cards?
They can visit us at getasurgecard.com.
Getasurgecard.com. And if they want more information about what you do, where do they go?
They can go to continentalfinance.net.
Continentalfinance.net. And of course, you can always go to our website, thebalancingact.com. We'll be back right after this. Thanks so much for joining us today.
And remember to head to our Facebook page, like us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and visit thebalancingact.com to enter our latest sweepstake or giveaway.
Love that family of yours. Stay safe. We'll see you next time.
Take care.